what sold you on the Robot Chicken stuff? Because
I get a kick out of doing that stuff. In fact, I'm doing detours now. I don't know if you've seen that. That's on the net. Yeah, that's funny stuff too. But I also, just the other day, I think this Lego thing is coming out. So I've been sort of doing that. But for me, I just want to keep Lando alive.
Yeah.
And I think I'm the only one who should keep him alive.
Yes.
As long as I'm alive.
yes.
My name's Kim, and I'm a little embarrassed by this question, but I'm going to ask anyway. Okay, so you were in Batman as Harvey Dent.
Right.
And I had always, I have this little road not taken in my heart where you would have become Two-Face, and I wanted to know, were you in talks to do that? Have you started to think about the role, and then the franchise changed over? Or, because you can't become Harvey Dent without thinking a little bit about the future, I assume. I don't know, I'm putting words in.
Well, no, I actually wanted to do Two-Face. That was the reason why when they asked me to play Harvey Dent, I thought I would go on to do Two-Face, but the franchise was taken over by I think the Sony people,
yeah.
and so everything changed at that point. So, but I think it would have been much more interesting if I had done it. I mean, because it wasn't written. Different direction. It wasn't written for a little brown-skinned boy like me.
Okay, I was just had you started to think about the character, or had you started what your take would have been? Because it's so different from the image we have of you.
Well, I'm an actor, and I can go in any direction. I'm very good at what I do. And I can, I had ideas, but I think it's really about putting it on its feet. Once you start, you can have a lot of thoughts in your head about these things, but once you get going, I mean, then you start really finding your way with the character. Depending on how everything is structured in the script. But I did have ideas, some ideas about it.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Hi, my name is Craig, and my mother had your Motown album that she played all the time, and I wanted.
My Motown?
Yeah, it said Let's Misbehave, or.
Oh no, that was Prestige label. That was a jazz label.
Okay, well, she played it all the time.
Oh, really?
Yeah. And we got to hear a little bit of your musical stylings earlier, and I was wondering if there's any music in the future for Billy Dee Williams.
Well, no, that song, the song "A Taste of Honey" was written for me for the stage when I did it on Broadway with Joan Plowright, with Laurence Olivier's wife, and Angela Lansbury back in 1960. And that's how I got to do the album. But I never really considered myself a singer. And at that time, I worked with George Corey and Douglas Cross, who wrote "I Left My Heart in San Francisco." They were real close friends of mine. And they were training me to become what they called at that time a chic East Side nightclub singer, a chanteur. And so that's, but I for a while I pursued it, but I really didn't. And I've often thought about doing it again, doing like love songs and stuff like that, the old standards. But I don't know. When I did that album, I mean, to me, it's like a collectible now. But to me, it was a fiasco.
His mom didn't think so.
Well, thank you, Mom, for me.
Yes, ma'am.
Hi, my name is Melissa. I was going to ask, what's it like working on Robot Chicken as compared to traditional animation shows?
Well, Seth Green, he's like one of my little sons. And so I always have fun going over there when they call me up to do Robot Chicken, and it's just a lot of fun. I really thoroughly enjoy it. And also with McFarlane, with spring, what do you call it?
The Cleveland Show.
Cleveland
Family
Show,
Guy.
and I did that, you know, that was, you know, I enjoy it because it gives me an opportunity to, it's like when I do Kimball, when he calls me up, he'll call me up in the middle of the day when they have some idea about ragging on somebody. So, for me, it's an opportunity to sort of exercise my brand of humor, you know, to see where I can go with humor.